Alright. It's been a while, so I couldn't figure out the music, but there we go. Very good now. Also, my screen for some reason was cutting off the setting that made it play just random songs in the playlist. So yeah, that's what threw me off. But yeah, we're good now. I lowered the sound a lot, so yeah, I'm gonna increase it a little bit for y'all. But yeah, welcome. How are y'all doing? Hi Mateo. Hi Shrisel. How you doing today, Shrisel? Hope you're doing well today. Oh boy, we are starting a new project today. I mean, kinda starting. I mean, I've already. Okay, for some reason this I gotta do like middle click and then drag, and it's not really working in Maya for some reason. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Today, we are starting to work on this model that you can see in the upper right corner. It's not the reference that I'm using. I couldn't find a higher definition reference. But yes, I am working. Or yeah, for a turnaround, I couldn't find the reference. But our reference is, or what we're trying to do is this. Yeah, the Tallulah old model, or almost, you know, the past, her past outfit. Yes. Ever since I saw it in the story, I thought it was really cool, and so I really wanted to recreate it in 3D at one point. And since the Mudrock 3D model seemed to go well with y'all and everything, I decided to now it's a good time to do it. For some reason the screen is kind of cutting off on top, or not cutting off, but it's not complete. Oh, it is, I guess. Yeah, the Tallulah drip model, exactly. Yeah. It was so funny when we were reading the story and she showed up in that outfit. I was like, whoa, what? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And also the fact that right now the anime is out and Amiya is going through the flashbacks of Tallulah, so this is actually the outfit that she's wearing right now in the story. I will say, I was trying to find more references for that outfit, and I couldn't find other than that sprite. It's really difficult to find Arknights pictures, like any type of concept art, any type of. I mean, there's the art book, but not all of it has been released. Not all the concept art of the characters. Definitely, I'm pretty sure I looked around and there wasn't a concept art for that outfit. I was trying to see, since the anime is out right now, because sometimes they post concept art. They posted a concept art for Frost Nova when her arc was going on in the anime. And so I was looking around to see if Arknights had posted that. And I don't think they have. I don't know if they posted after the anime is complete. I thought they posted the Frost Nova concept art when the anime was coming out, when her her design was coming out. Let me look it up real quick, because I think I shared it on Discord at one point, because I thought it was like concept art of her as a playable character, and I was like, yo, what? But no, it was just for the anime. So let me see real quick if I can figure out the timeline, I guess, of when they posted that. It was a while ago, so maybe not, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so all this to say, I couldn't find that many references, so I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna play it by ear, as they say. I'm just gonna try to figure it out based on this concept art, or based on this reference, the normal outfit. That's where I'm going for the proportions, and then I'm just gonna use that sprite for the reference for the outfit. So it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see. Yeah, we wish. Yeah, this software is Maya. Yeah, Autodesk Maya specifically. I don't know if I shared the concept art for Frost Nova. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, I did. Yeah. Please check the color design line draft for Frost Nova. Yeah, Persian Frost. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first time that she showed up in the story in the anime. Let me see real quick. I don't know, maybe I can just look it up based on the wording or something, see if the concept art shows up. But I looked up in the media tab of their Twitter account and I don't see any concept art. I'm pretty sure. So the current arc in the anime is called Rise from Embers, I believe. So I guess I could look it up that way, but it feels like they haven't done that much promotion for the anime. At least on the EN account for Arknights. Oh yeah, I mean they did share this. I guess like a poster. Let me see. I'm gonna click on the hashtag, see if that works. Otherwise, they might not release the concept art until after it's done. So that's unfortunate. Imagine they posted and I've already finished the model, or at least the modeling part of the model, and it turns out like a bunch of the assumptions that I made are not right. Yeah, I guess they just posted some promotional images, some promotional art, but not the concept art for the character. Weird. Yeah, well, I guess we do have a turnaround for Frost Nova if you ever wanna dive into that. It's not really. Oh, it is kind of a turnaround. So I guess it could be used for a 3D model. Maybe someday. I'm not really interested in that right now, but maybe eventually. We'll see. Anyway, so with that out of the way, let's just work with what we got, which is that picture on the corner. And again, this turnaround just for the proportions. So I did start to get, like base model, I guess, base mesh for, to save up time and just start focusing on working on the outfits, that kind of stuff. I guess I could make eventually this dress version. It seems really complicated, especially with the spikes down here, or the, whatever her dress is supposed to be down here. And even here in the reference, there's a lot of stuff that I'm really confused about. There's a lot of layers of cloth that I'm like, what is this supposed to be? But I guess we can start with the basics. Mainly the shirt, I guess. I go start making the shirt. I made this like base for the shirt, but we are missing the sleeves. So let's do the sleeves, and then see where we can go from there. Hyperglyph quick and finish modeling. Unleash the concept art. Yep, I'm waiting for that. I mean, they did recently release the art book, right? But I think I looked around, unless they haven't scanned the whole thing yet. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the concept art for Tallulah in the past. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be helpful. I also wanna retopologize the face because it doesn't. I don't know. I'm thinking about that because it's basically the same face topology wise as the Mudrock 3D model. I did tweak the proportions a bit, but I'm not super convinced with the topology itself. But I don't know. I might switch it, or I might just keep it that way. For now, did I select all the sleeve? Yeah. Okay. So let me do. So this is a really easy way, especially if you have like form-fitting clothing, which I know is not this, but at least to get the similar topology. You can just select the faces and do duplicate, and that extracts a new mesh from that one, so you can see how it's separating from the other one. So yeah, now we have the sleeves. Again, if this was like, well, I guess we can combine them. Yeah. If it was very form-fitting, this will work. Obviously, we gotta, tweak it around quite a bit so that it works. It is kind of like a general outfit. I forgot what the deal was with that. But yeah, it's definitely not form-fitting, yeah. It is thin though, so we're not gonna expand it too much, obviously. I guess we can start from the sleeve. There is a smaller sleeve. So I'm thinking we probably, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. But I'm thinking we delete this whole part, right? Because this is gonna be under, so we don't need it. And we just duplicate. I mean, we can even duplicate from like here. For the you can see it. It's like way too zoomed out for you guys. I might even make it a little bigger so it's easier to see on everyone's screens. I might even do like just this, yeah. But she has a bit of an inner sleeve, and so we can just grab these ones, And expand. Yeah, it is grabbing on both sides, so yeah. Just gotta duplicate that part. There we go. And now, I mean, we could also just delete these two. So yeah, now we have multiple layers of sleeves. Again, probably should have waited until at least we had the sleeves, the inner sleeves. But yeah, it's a little more form-fitting sleeves that she has, because she has probably like a shirt underneath. And then she has the actual jacket or whatever that is. It does go... No, okay. It does go a little further in, but not enough that we need to delete these faces, I think. I could just push it a little further back. Yeah, something like that. And then we expand this one as well. Yeah, actually, it's probably fine. Well, we'll see. You need those double layers for the Ursa's Tundra, yeah. I'm sure it was really helpful back in her Ursa's days. So yeah, I think we can just do like more basic sleeves, and then with texturing we can add the actual, the actual texture. The shapes. This is gonna make it easier to rig, and then with the texture we add the actual, what do we call it, all the grooves and the worn out effect, I guess. Yeah, I think we can go in a little bit more. Maybe I should have kept the arm a little longer just to have the reference of the proportions. But I think this should work well, because it's starting to look more like a sleeve, I think. Yeah, definitely. What I could do is look up references of like this type of, military uniforms. See if, it coincides and it's somewhat the reference that they used, to get an idea of what they were cooking with. A lot of the, especially down here in the skirt, there's like some weird cloth that I'm like, I don't know where that comes from or what it is. But we're gonna do our best. I think this part might be a little closer. What are we hearing now? Oh, it's another, okay. It's Arknights music. We are still on trend. I do have some Rain World songs in the playlist, so they might play at one point. Which, by the way, I just finished editing the episode. Just, like 20 minutes ago. 20, 30 minutes ago. Yeah, actually closer to 30. I finished editing the next Rain World episodes. That's gonna come out soon. Tomorrow, definitely. So that's the plan. I am thinking if for the future maybe I should post them on Saturday instead. Just to not have to... Well, for multiple reasons. Yeah. Yeah. We on that grind, heck yeah. Luckily after this... Well, I still want to work on a different project, but... I can mostly take it easy after this. That's kind of the plan. Actually, let me actually do this. Is this from like a trailer or something? It kind of sounds like it. Okay, I can't track for some reason. Oh, I am playing background music, Shrizal. I don't know if you can't hear it right now. Yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that I was trying to figure out the background music. That's why it took a little bit for me to start. So yeah. If it's a little too low, let me know. Or if it doesn't bother you that it's too low. That too. I get that people sometimes want to have their own music. So, you know, if you have your own music and it doesn't bother you, that's better, but yeah, let me know. Communist music, communist music. The music is coming through fine on my end. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, yeah. Yeah, the idea is that it's just background, like it's not supposed to be super loud. So if it's coming out fine, that's all right. Go. I wanted to break up the more organic look, make it look a little bit more like cloth. And yeah, okay, from here we're gonna have to do some tweaking for that. Let's do top view. Never mind, but fine for me. Can at least watch the tutorial. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's better if it doesn't. Why did this delete? Wait, what? Luckily it's foresight, so I can just fill it in. But sometimes sometimes you accidentally select stuff, but it's really weird. No, it should be mesh. Oh, yep. And the other side should also be filled. Yes. Okay. Okay, yeah, this part requires a lot of tweaking for the sleeves to look natural, or to look like sleeves, you know, and not like arms. Yeah. But it is easier than starting from zero, I feel. Well, for the most part. For this, for the actual articulation, it's better. But maybe this part we could. I mean, see, this is the difficulty of not having a turnaround. Because if we had a turnaround, I could have made the sleeves a lot easier. Like I didn't have to model the actual arms and then make the sleeves. Could have just modeled the sleeves straight up, right? So yeah, that's the difficulty of this, doing it this way. But it's fine. You know, we're just vibing. Let's see how much progress we can make this time. And it's gonna be, I mean, not a short stream necessarily, but definitely, you know, shorter than we usually go, for sure. Especially with Arknights reading and all that. Yeah. Maybe, I was thinking that maybe it was better not to have this articulation, because it does make it look more like yeah, but if I can flatten it, she'll be fine. I'm just worried that it looks too much like an elbow, you know? Shorter than Swelling Storm, oh gosh. Yep. Hopefully. That is a good frame of reference, though. Maybe I should have actually gone outside. What are we playing now? The Cure. I think it's from a later chapter. I'm so excited for the later chapters of Arknights, especially for being able to read them together. I did miss that. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this part is looking better already. This side specifically. This part still looks like an arm, so yeah. Let's tweak that. Yeah. We can go in. In fact, it might even be a better idea to go in so that it looks, you know, a little closer to the body. Yeah, I guess in this case we're just trying out this method. Last project, or the project that I'm currently still working on. But one of those projects that I'm really excited to show sometime soon, hopefully. We'll see. I did go for yeah, instead of making the body and then making the clothes up on top, I just went straight to the model. But I did have a really good reference, to be fair, so that made it easier for sure. Okay, I can make it a little closer. Yeah, not that much though. Okay. Is this for the later chapters? I think it is. Or is it? Oh no, it's Silence's theme. Silence Altar specifically. Interesting. Go. Gosh, I can't. I can't drag it. There we go. Yeah, I was struggling with that yesterday, and I was wondering if it was my mouse, but I think it's just. I think it might be the program. It might be my mouse actually. 'Cause let's see. Well, I need to actually press this, yeah. Yeah, like sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. It's weird, yeah. Maybe I should clean up a little bit. But it's alright. Let's see. Just looking over at the reference. This does look. It's a little like a cone, I guess. Doesn't have too much curving. It's a little more straightforward. Ooh, okay. Yeah. This sleeve though, I am a little. Yeah, because like this side is definitely bigger. Does it look from the front? Okay. Let's focus on the top view for now. I can work on that after. So it does seem like the sleeves end more comb this way. And then we just go slowly more to the inside like this. Slowly smaller, you know. Again, like a cone shape. Then yeah. It does look like kinda like a sleeve. But looking at the reference, maybe I do need to bring this a little closer, yeah. Yeah, something like that. See, it was like taking it a little too much over there. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then yeah, later we gotta connect this to the rest of the jacket, to the main body, I guess, of it. So you know, we're gonna have to figure that out. But for now, let's focus on this. As I said in the Mudrock model, you know, gotta pick your fights. Let's see. this holder thing? Yeah, holder theme. Nice. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because again, this is not organic, so it should be a lot more, yeah, like this. I guess there's still a little bit of organic feel, right, to cloth. But since this is a uniform, it's a lot more, or yeah, a lot less organic. Go. So, gosh. I can't move anymore. Okay, let me see if I... It's even worse than before it. What stutter? Okay, yeah, sometimes it works really well and sometimes it stutters. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Cloth and fabric is the bane of my existence, artistically speaking. Yeah. I get that for sure. I mean, that's a good thing in a way about 3D models, that you can, you know, model them. I mean, the good thing, but then, yeah, then it becomes difficult. Basically, you just save the difficulty for later. Because in this case, I can at least model it, because the model is in a very neutral shape. You can make the cloth, yeah, more neutral. So it's not gonna have a lot of wrinkles and stuff, but once it actually moves and you have to rig it to work, then you gotta add the wrinkles. Again, you can add them more with texturing, but you know, it's still, it is like you're drawing them, right? I mean, you're literally drawing them. Just for it to work on a 3D model, so yeah, it's pretty similar in that regard. Yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes in this case, but I think it's gonna be the bane of this project as well. Okay. With this, I will say it does seem like it has more of a rhombus shape in a way. Let's see. Oops. Well, we can do this, yeah. This part, yeah. Okay. Yeah, to follow the shape of it. There you go. Well, let's see how it looks from the side. Yeah, more or less what we're going for. More or less. Actually, I was thinking that... No, actually it looks fine like this, yeah. In the arm itself, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's the advantage, because it looked a little low poly on that side. But I think we're fine. Because it does help, you know, that it's a cloth and it kind of wrinkles that way, where it looks a little more, you know, there are more like clean edges. At least I think that improves it, maybe? I don't know. Let's say yes for now. Let's say it works. Sure. Okay. And how do we do this part? Because I don't think it goes down like this. But obviously, you know, we don't have a reference for how the cloth looks with the arms straight out like this. It's gonna be a little difficult, but we can try and figure it out. Because yeah, so it seems like it's a cone from both sides. Like this is the bigger part, and then it ends here in the middle. Well, is this the middle? Oh. Yeah, okay. Sure, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I also gotta look at it. Yeah, without the topology, because sometimes I feel like the topology can throw you off. Yeah, like I think this almost looks well. I just wanna fix some of this stuff, so you know, from all angles. Angles? from all angles, it looks right. What was it? I can be your devil or your angle. There we go. And we're gonna use this. Slide it a little over the edge, like so. Yeah. Just gotta make sure that these lines in the middle also look like kind of follow the same pattern, I guess. Modeling. Hey, yo. Yo. How you doing? Sure no one has said that before. Hope you're doing well today, but yes, we are modeling. Chillin', nice. So working on this sleeve, making it look more, you know, like a sleeve and not like an arm, which it originally was. But I think so far it's looking good. Again, especially without the topology. I'm just getting some of these, rid of some of these grooves, so that we get rid completely of the organic feel. Yeah, I can be your revolutionary leader or the reincarnation of the black snake. That's Tallulah in a nutshell, I guess. I guess so. What is this? Let's see. Top view. Yeah. So this should be the closest or the shortest point, I guess. This is gonna be a little difficult, I feel. I can't move. There we go. Yeah, I really gotta check my mouse. I don't want it to start failing already. I mean, it's not super new, but it has worked really well up until this point. So hopefully it's fine. I believe. Again, yeah, keeping the arm for the reference would have been a better idea. But, you know, I already deleted it, so just gotta make do. Yeah, let's expand this part, maybe I need to do the opposite, actually, because the cloth does seem to shape more. Yeah. Again, less organic, more just clean edges. Yeah. Might even have to do the same for a lot of these. I guess I could just do it by, yeah, this. No point in crying over lost arms, as Grandma used to say. Whoa. What was I gonna say? That reminds me of, yeah, in Secret of the Mimic, where Dispatch is like, oh yes, many employees have lost arms, and you know they are proud of it. They died of blood loss, but you know that I'm sure they will tell you that if they could. That's what it sounded like to me. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. The issue with that, I mean, they were too close together, so it wasn't another option, but oops. We're gonna have to do the backside as well. Well, I guess this part I could probably select both. Yeah. Okay. Something I do gotta work on is if something looks good enough. You're not making the decision, I guess, because sometimes it is fine to refine things. But sometimes you can get caught up on something for a long time. And before you know it, it's been 2-3 hours. You haven't made much progress other than tweaking that little thing. So yeah, I gotta work on that. What are we playing now? Oh, it is the boss theme. It's probably one of my favorite boss themes in the game. The Sanguinarch. Not boss fight necessarily, but definitely the boss theme. Like a boss theme with the way the mechanic worked of bringing the card over and stuff. It felt so epic. Yeah. Oop. Let's do this. Yep. Yeah, honestly, I mean, speaking of tweaking little details, it probably is fine like this. I mean, this part I still wanna work on a little bit more. Yeah, see, there we go. It's gotta pick your fights, pick your battles. Yes. Oops. There we go. Well, I don't know what I'm grabbing back here, because it's supposed to be the... Yeah, maybe I should leave those like that. Because I don't want to mess too much with the elbow topology. I can, work on that once we're working on the back part of the arm. For now, we can just do this. Yeah. Well, these two can go a little further out. Yep, there we go. Oops. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Maybe you could even go... Yeah, okay. From the top part, we're still gonna have to figure something out. So it goes in a little bit more. But yeah, should be fine. Don't want to go over, obviously, still. Actually, I can just do this. Oops. Nope, it's not working. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go one by one. It's okay. Yeah, there we go. Wow. That was a cool ending. Obviously the theme normally doesn't end because it just loops, but that was a cool way of ending it. Oh. I was like, what are we playing now? Speaking of Storm, yeah, that's the theme. There you go. Maybe I should, yeah, do this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fix this a little bit so that it doesn't break up too much. Yeah. Don't gotta, focus too much on this side, because this side actually looks fine already. But I do think it's slowly becoming more like a sleeve. Yeah, we're getting there. Bit by bit, do this a little more. Actually, maybe that's too much. Yeah, let's actually... Yeah. Because it's still supposed to be... I mean, cloth, am I right? Supposed to look a little bit more straightforward, not form-fitting. Especially, again, considering the material that it is. So many things that you gotta consider, right, with working with cloth. Especially, yeah, like you were saying, Matteo, artistically. But I'm starting to, you know, figure some things out. Yeah, there we go. They really went all out with pop songs, or the pop song style, I guess, for this for that event, the summer event of Alter. That was another fun one. Honestly, this is starting to look... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now... See, now this side looks like cloth. Now this side, I think... Maybe I messed up by doing this. Yeah, now it looks a little bit more organic. But it's fine, because that actually helps us see that we can... Yeah. Do this. Use that slide to make it go further like that. Yeah, so it doesn't look like a muscle, you know? Because this almost looks like a bicep or something. I think already that looks better. But okay, just gonna teleport to that because it's starting to hurt my finger a little bit to try to drag with the mouse because it's not super consistent for some reason. There we go. Well, actually, this one should be further up. Yeah, because we're trying to have it look more flat. Yeah. Yeah, more like that. Okay. Go. Yeah, that's better. See, this is why it's better most of the time to like just model it from zero instead of extruding from the arm. So yeah, maybe in the future I'll try that instead. If a character has long sleeves, I just immediately go for the sleeves. But yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad. Let's look without topology. Yeah, because I mean we already tweaked this for the most part. But here and here, well, we could do this, yeah. So it also works with the bottom side. Go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works better. Maybe here we could tweak a little bit more. So let's see. Yeah. I wonder if, you know, once the full product is done, like once the full model rather is complete, if it's easier, because you've seen me work through all these little details, if it's easier to notice them, especially if I miss something. I just started wondering that. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Let's try the back view. Oh gosh, you're right here. Okay, side view. That's that one. Okay. So okay, yeah, definitely a lot of stuff to tweak here, but it's fine. Actually, let's see how it looks without. Maybe I do need to make this a little... little like this, closer to the body. Cause I feel like those leaves usually work like that, right? They're more tubed, I guess. Tubular. I don't know if that's even the right term, right? Isn't tubular like something people said back in the day, like really tubular, like cool, right? Like 80s cool or something. I don't even know if it's 80s, but you know, back in the day. That's what I've heard anyway. Like radical, or yeah, I guess we know, and we now say rad, so we cool bring back tubular in a way. Let's bring back tubular. How about it? I don't know. We need I mean, we need someone cool to bring it back, right? Otherwise, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Tubular is radical's dad. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured. Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, all this to say, I don't think using the term tubular for the 3D model really works. Grandparent talking about his old time days. Oh yes, in my old days, tubular was all the rage or something. Oh, it's up here. Okay. I mean, I could make this sleeve, this part a little shorter. Yeah. Yeah, more like that. There we go. Bring it back in shortened form tub? Yo, wait. That could work. I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't know. Use it in a sentence. It's pretty tough. I don't know, because it's tubular, right? Because radical, you still say rad, right? You still say the same way. But then if you say, do you say tube then? Because it's tubular. Oh, totally tube. I don't know. Cause say, yeah, I mean, it makes more sense than tub, I guess. Whoa, that's tube, dude. 1 second. Sorry, had to cough. So, actually, yeah, I was gonna say, do I want to select both? Yeah, I think that works. Gosh, come on. There we go. So like that. I mean, cool. Just, or yeah, disable this for now. Yeah, just make it like this. I feel like this could help get rid of again that organic feel. Surely. Petition to rename it to YouTube. Honestly, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Could be funny, you know. Funny bit. Let's make a, what is it called? Not GoFundMe. What is it? Change.org. For change YouTube to YouTube. Part of the campaign, you know, of making tubular happen again. Just in the shape of, tube. In a tube shape. There we go. Oh, speaking of Rain World, there you go. Little Rain World threat theme. Hope tube isn't about tuber. That's true, yeah. Then it sounds like you're talking about the... I was gonna say the vegetable. Is it a vegetable? No, it's a tuber, right? I think it's different. Also, yeah, welcome in. nanny system? Or what will you prefer to be called? Yeah, but I can see there being pushback against tube, because yeah, it will just sound like tuber. Yes. We're trying to bring. We were talking about tubular. Oh, because I was talking about, yeah, this sleeve should look more like a tube, because that's kind of the shape of the outfit, or of the sleeve in the outfit in the reference. And I said that, yeah, I want to make it look more tubular, but that's not really what it meant, right? So we're trying to bring it back as like a cool thing. It's all nickname. Nanny is okay though. Oh, okay, Nanny, cool. It's such a, yeah. I feel that. I feel like so many of my usernames, not Aren, but so many of my usernames I came up with when I was super young, like so long ago. I mean, I don't know if that's the case for you, but yeah, like from so long ago that, yeah, the meaning has been lost to time, or something like that, right? Okay, now, yeah, let's not do that. Let's just focus on this side. And yeah, do this. I guess I do gotta figure out where this part of the sleeve is gonna connect to. Because let's see, how does it work here? Okay, it's kind of connected there. So let's just work on this. Yeah, to keep the tubular shape. I guess it's not really a cool shape, right? It's a more, yeah, flat and, you know, militant, like falling line type design. Not design, but you know, the outfit itself, the jacket. It's kind of the idea. How does it connect to this part? Oh, it does go low, so yeah, let's go with that. Trying to survive ugly face, sculpting him so hard, like was just too complicated anatomy. Yeah, I feel that. That's why I was talking about before, that yeah, going for, you know, if a character has clothes, especially like long sleeves, model the sleeve instead of modeling the arm and then modeling the sleeve, because then, you know, you're gonna have to manage both, like the organic feeling of the arm and then also the cloth, the non-organic feeling of the cloth. But if you're just trying to figure out the anatomy, yeah, it's pretty complicated. That's why I've been pushing for the carcinization of humanity. You know, if there's a reason for it, or if there's a reason to vote for it, then I understand. I understand that one. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's better. But yeah, that's cool. At least you know, you're working on it from the sound of it. I'm still definitely working through it. I mean, I definitely recommend, if you don't use a lot of reference, you have to work with a lot of references, again, especially anatomy wise. Something that I do think helped a lot when I was in college was the way they made us do, what are they called? Where you basically build, essentially, like, no, not sculpt. I have seen people like do it with sculpt, but we did it in drawings, where you basically draw. You know, you have a picture of a human in a pose, and then you gotta draw the bones, right? And then on top of that, you gotta draw the muscles, and then on top of that, you gotta draw the skin, right? So you gotta go by layers. and so you figure out exactly how these layers interact with each other. So yeah. Clothes are good, but face, maybe that's why Warframe chose such art style. You know, that's a good point. Warframe does have a really different art style. That they can kind of do whatever anatomy-wise. I mean, there are characters that they show their faces, right? But most of them have like helmets, the Warframes themselves. I don't know, I forgot if they are called Warframes. But yeah, that's true. The face is usually the issue. But you know, again, that's why you go. You know, it's like the joke about the hands, right? Like you usually, if you don't know how to draw hands just yet, you draw characters with like the hands, you know, in the pockets, right, or behind them and stuff like that. So yeah, you can do something similar with the face, I guess, where you always have them in masks and stuff like that. Yeah. Suddenly the ILS NPCs make sense. You know, that's true, yeah. Eyes are redundant? Because they are round, or what do you mean? If that's what, I don't know if that's what you mean, or you just mean like they are easy. And I mean, yeah, they can be easy. I think what I struggle with the eyes is in like 3/4. You know, in those type of poses. Yeah. Hide them with hair, make the iconic character. That's true. That's true. You can interact with the world without eyes. It's edgy though. I mean, yeah, you can also hide them, yeah, with the hair. You can have them wearing glasses. You know. I do think it's cool to, you know, tackle those challenges early on, so that later on you have a lot of experience. But if you wanna get some work, like some projects, some characters done early, you can, you know, you can do a combination of the two, I guess, like avoiding, but also in your practice time, like practicing that stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I was thinking like Chris, yeah, just hiding the eyes with that way. Okay, this side's still missing a little bit of detail. Ooh. And I think this other sleeve, the shorter sleeve, I think it works fine the way it is. We could make it go a little further in. Then like so, and then make it, yeah, completely flat. So it looks less organic. Something like this. Or yeah, smaller, and then maybe actually do this one smaller. Yeah. Then this like this. Yeah, sure. Is that another Rain World song? Yep, sure it is. Sure is. Now I'm trying to make Elster from Signalia's game. Work takes so much time though, as well as Minecraft. It does. I guess any work takes time. But yeah, good luck with that. I have seen some designs in Signalis, and yeah, they're pretty cool. They are very, if I remember correctly, yeah, speaking of anatomy, I guess they are very, like, body shaped, I guess, the suits, and form fitting, I guess, is what they usually say. And yeah, obviously the faces are also showing, so unless there's ones but that are using masks, I guess you could start with that. Because sure, modeling masks is still, you know, especially if they have a complex design. But it's a whole nother, you know, a whole nother deal for the what do I call it? For, yeah, more organic shapes of the face. Yeah. Yeah, I can just, focus on having references. If there are turnarounds, like if there are concept arts for the characters, I recommend checking those out. That's why I'm struggling right now, actually, because they didn't find the reference for this one. Okay, now I guess we can start connecting this to the body, though I will say... well, let's see, because this connects to this... Right? Oh, there's... Let's see, how can we do this? Because I could get rid of these two. Have those connect to the sleeve. Like so. Then this to this. Now, maybe it's actually better to have more. Because the body... Yeah, the body has less connections than this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, let's see where they connect first. Actually, we can count... that will be 12, right? Yeah, 12 edges. And so we gotta get 12 edges on this one. Let's see. Go. Preferences, try to find anything on Pinterest with little luck. Almost no side views. Dang, yeah, that's difficult. Also, what do you mean by I'm not cheating, Nanny? Because if you mean using reference, yeah, the reference is not cheating at all. Maybe, wait, what did I do here? Oh, I see. If I add one in the middle... What? Hello? Oh, using masks, I see. Yeah, no, I respect that. And I do agree with it that, yeah, it is a good idea to, go through the pain at first. Because then, yeah, later on it will be easier, right? From what I've heard, art never gets, easy necessarily, but certain things get easier and easier every time. I mean, sometimes you even look for the challenges yourself, right? In a way, it's a good thing that it doesn't get easier. Because, it always stays fun and all that. Let's see. Okay, that should be... nope, never mind. Alright, because that's only added one. So what can we do? I guess I could add on these sides. But I do think there needs to be one in the middle, yeah. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, the middle button in my mouse is not working properly. I don't know why. What is it they say? Before you can start breaking the rules, you gotta first master them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there are, yeah, variations of that. But that's the idea. Gotta learn the basics, or yeah, gotta learn the rules. So yeah, this is still 22. How do I add another? Oh wait, this one is also missing one. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know why I modeled this the way I did. Oh, I see. But never mind, let me delete this. Because what I missed was I didn't... Yeah. Well, I guess I could... yeah, let me leave this. It's a little tricks I did. And then, yeah, delete this one. I didn't delete these faces. So now with those faces deleted, now we're cooking. Okay, there we go. Yeah, yeah, okay. Shocking to me that I wasn't instantly good at sculpting. It'd be like that, yep. There we go. What was it? Yeah, no, I don't remember, but it was, yeah, basically that. Like getting frustrated because you're not instantly good at something you've been practicing for like 5 minutes. It's painfully relatable. Not anymore. I feel like in the past, yeah, I did struggle a lot more with that. But again, it's one of those things that, yeah, as you do it more, you kind of learn the process, right? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna be good at this for a while. So, you know, I just gotta go through it. Gotta survive that phase. Turn that off. This. Okay, just wanted to get this so that it's disconnected as much as possible. Because then I'm gonna join them and I'm gonna try to, yeah, connect them. Whoops. Oh, this side also needs that. Let's actually, yeah, separate from the arms, so we're not messing with the silhouette of the outfit itself. Was working scheme for mostly everything else. What do you mean? Like it's worked for everything else? Just instantly being good at it? I guess, yeah, that happens too, right? There's a lot of things that you're instantly good at, and then suddenly there's one thing that you're not. Like, wait, what's going on? Again, if that's what you mean. Okay. This should be right, yeah. This should be the line that connects, okay. Then this side. This seems good. Oh, there is one line here. Oh, so this should actually be lower, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I feel like that happened to me back in the day in school. Where I didn't struggle much with a lot of things, and then suddenly... I don't know exactly what it was. Well, I will say, yeah, there was one thing in high school that I just could not understand, that I think to this day I didn't fully understand. Related to calculus, but I don't remember exactly what it was. And yeah, it was one thing that... I think that is the one thing that I just could not get it through my head, and I just kinda winged it somehow. I genuinely don't know how I passed that class, to be completely honest. But somehow, yeah. Never faced a problem, SoCal. I will say, yeah, I mean, that is kind of, yeah, the opposite side. And it's actually good. Like, I think that's gonna be really useful in life. In you know, back to Grandpa Aren. That's gonna be real useful in life for you. Cause yeah, I mean, if you are used to like initially struggling with things, it's gonna be a lot more. Like, yeah, I mean, if you find something that you struggle with that you wanna learn, it's not gonna be a surprise, right? If that makes sense. Like, it's a good thing, I think, to struggle initially. There's a proverb, stability is a sign of mastery. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's kind of what we've been discussing, right? That things don't necessarily get easier, but you, yeah, become, I guess, yeah, more stable when figuring them out. There we go. Is this really... Because, okay, yeah, this is the center, these are the sides. Oh, okay, we're fine, I think. Is this Rain World again? Yep. We are kind of going, yeah, Rain World, Arknights, Rain World, Arknights, bit by bit. School is about making teachers believe you know something as much as it is about learning. Oh, yeah. I definitely get that. Man. That's, yeah, that brings back some memories. Oh, actually, maybe that's, maybe what I need to do is over here. On this side, actually. Whoops, no, don't merge them, don't merge them. Okay. Just keep it there and then disable the edge flow. Cause yeah, I want to make this so that, yeah, the head or the neck fits in this space. And that's probably what we're gonna have to do with the front as well. Let's see. Fits here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Basically, really have to see that you know everything. Well, yeah. What did they say? Fake it till you make it, right? That's one I still haven't cracked, but I do think there's truth to it. A lot of truth to it. Let's see. Just finished watching a code tutorial. I still don't understand anything. There's an error I've been trying to fix for over 30 minutes now. Oh, interesting. Yeah, what kind of error it is? If you want, unless it's something like really technical, really difficult to explain. You know, I'm usually not that big of an advocate for artificial intelligence, and obviously I'm not telling you to, have the artificial intelligence do your homework. But something that I found, because when I was working with Maya, when I was doing on the programming side, I did ask a couple of questions to AI, and it actually gave some interesting answers, like some helpful answers. So you could try that out. I've heard that Gemini is good for that. That is the only thing that I personally found like good in those type of AIs. I mean, everything else, it just seems like, yeah, just taking over creative stuff. But for programming, I mean, not that programming is a creative thing, but it does help, like, answer some questions. So I will recommend checking out, like, the error that you're getting. Has no attribute generate. Interesting. Yeah, I would recommend submitting that to an AI and seeing if it gives you any answers about it. Unless someone can help here. I feel like that will be more helpful. Go. Okay. I think this is fine. Yeah, check it out if you... So hopefully you get something interesting, but yeah, they're not like obviously super reliable. I recommend checking it out and then, seeing for yourself if it works. So I guess that's another advantage, yeah, that it's not literally doing the work for you. You actually learn from it. That's what I mean, like that's the only case that I've seen that is not the AI just doing the work for you. It's like, yeah, it actually teaches you stuff. In my experience, like for what I've used it. Yeah, it's a really good helper. I had that recommended from another VTuber actually, and yeah, it was really helpful. There we go. This one I should probably model it this way. Yeah, maybe I should have connected it before tweaking the sign, but I think it's fine. It still helps with the progress. Okay, maybe I should actually bring this lower. Or maybe bring this in a little bit more. Yeah. I'm just looking at the reference at the same time. And I'm seeing that this part is a lot more, yeah, like this. Maybe there's a little bit of, yeah, like so. Again, that is difficult without a turnaround, but, you know, figuring it out as we go. Sure, I think that's better. More or less, yeah. I'm gonna try something like this for anatomy. I send screenshots and gives this. One solutions are paid. Oh, I see. Yeah, that is another issue. For that kind of stuff. There are sites where you can submit art for advice. Well, I mean, if you're looking for something paid. If you're not looking for something paid, there are Discord servers of artists that help you with that kind of stuff. We do have a channel for that, but we don't have a lot, like that many artists, or yeah, I guess professional artists in the server. It will be nice though to have that at one point. Or at least some resources, yeah, that we can send over if someone has questions. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that makes sense, right? Because this is the middle, but then this is the corner. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I can annoy my roommate with this artist, but for now it's too basic, I guess. Oh, well, yeah, you know. If it's something that you think you can figure out, you can definitely do it, but yeah, I mean, there's no worries, you know, about asking for help and all that. I think it depends on that, yeah. Okay, this should go a little lower. Whoops, should go a little lower. There we go. Nope, don't mix it. There we go. Whoops. Okay, this is weird. Oh, it's 26. I thought it was 24. I was so confused why it wasn't working here. Wait, why isn't it? Why is it 26 though? How did that happen? What? Because when I added these two, they should have added only one each, right? I thought it would. Go back to before I took this part. Maybe it's way too far. I thought it was less. Okay, there we go. I guess if I just get rid of that part, it works. Yeah. Well, no, actually, right? Because it's. Oh, no, it is 24. Yeah, 24 and 24. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Found under Discord channel, there's critique section, so sometimes I post my fabulous gal there. Nice, yeah. Go ahead and do that. There is also... Oh, I don't remember if you... Yeah, maybe you need to be a patron. Because, yeah, the Goo Engine build of Blender for stylized models. You might have looked, you might have seen it if you, have tried to do like stylistic stuff in Blender or stylized. And they do have a Discord now. I don't remember if for tips, if that's locked behind the Discord or behind the Patreon. But yeah, when I downloaded the build, you needed to sign up for the Patreon, so I signed up for 1 month and yeah, I got access to it. Yeah, okay, now everything is connected. So now we just target weld. So this to this, this to this, this to this one. I might have to stop at one point to clean up my mouse, because it is weird. Yeah, like not very consistent. There we go. Okay. Do you think I need to reshape this a little bit? Or maybe no, maybe it does need it does go like this. Yeah, I think it does. Digital sewing, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what you do with UVs. Oh, there we go. Where you you first set the model, set it in front, and then you actually do start like. Let me see it. I can just select this part and then cut and sew. It's actually called. So you actually cut it and then you separate it from it, and it's kind of like a pattern, right? For when you're making an outfit. So this is really cool. It is pretty much digital sewing. There we go. Let's see. They tried audio visualizers here in Blender. Oh, I didn't know you could make that in Blender. That sounds really cool. I guess you can do pretty much anything in Blender nowadays, right? There's so many things. That looks pretty good, yeah. If I do say so myself. Let's connect this way. Where is this from? Oh, it's from IS. Okay. Is it from IS? Seems to be. From IS5? Yeah. Oh. Is it the second ending or the fifth ending? I don't know. We gotta go back and do the other endings in IS5 at some point. Because I really wanna keep learning about the lore of that. It seems like the topology didn't affect it that much, trying to connect it, so I think we're fine so far. Maybe we can make this part a little smaller, like the shoulders. Because now seeing the way that they connect, we could do it a little bit different. So let me first of all soften the normals. So it looks like one piece, not the anime. Actually, I've been thinking about watching not One Piece the anime, because I feel like that will take way too long. But I've been thinking about watching the Netflix show, because apparently it was good. And I do like the actors, they are pretty cool. Actually, the voice of Marcel in English in Delicious in Dungeon is the actor for Nami, I believe, in the One Piece live action. So that's really cool. Don't change the cube when running when clicked RNX. Shows the OBG. Huh. Weird problem happened. Weird. IS5 has cool composition. Second ending, I guess, falling here or something like this. Sounds like Dark Souls boss music. Yeah. It was more like that. I thought it was ending 2. Or because some of the thumbnails that showed up when I looked up the name of the song was ending 2. But it's more like like a Dark Souls boss That is, I mean, it feels like it. For sure. Although I have revisited ending 2 and I've, you know, slowly figured it out and basically made it a lot easier. True damage is definitely the key. Like Calcit is so like Calcit basically tears Theresa's apart, which is kind of ironic now that I think about it. But well, I guess not Calcit, yeah, but Monster. But I forgot where I was going with it. Yeah, I guess it is another ending. Is what she'd like to do in the story too, yeah. Yeah. True damage in general is perfect for that, because in the second phase, when it has the increased, it has increased resistance and defense, and with true damage you just, delete that basically. And it's just staying in one place and doesn't attack aside from the explosions. So you just drop Monster and just basically devours him. Let's actually do, so like so, whoops, like so. Yeah, but I really want to go back and do the other endings. I can't continue, I have no true damage, but I have now unemployed Wolf Girl and a Dragon Chef, so I think I won the game. Oh, nice! Thanks, so you got both 6 stars from the current banner? That's cool. I got, Chef. I got you. Not you, but I didn't get Blaze yet, and I really want Blaze. Yeah, but I mean, it is like true damage or elemental. That is good. So yeah, with elemental you have it correct, I'm pretty sure. Especially if you also have like Warmy, and if you eventually get, what do you call it? If you get Ifrit. She also, I'm assuming, oh yeah, she can probably do really good against Theresa's, because it's just, a straight line. So I think it will work really well. I got you, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, hopefully it helps. But I appreciate it regardless. Let's see. Oh, Virtuosa theme. Yeah, I usually just go, Virtuosa Logos combo, and yeah, that does the trick, but true damage does it a lot faster. Actually, I don't know how much does burn damage do against, because it's the explosion arts, or is it true damage? I think both will work, but yeah, whichever one. Whichever one it is, depends on how fast I guess it works. Yeah. Which, by the way, I was wondering, who did you get in your, like the novice banner, or what is it called? The first banner that you get when you start Arknights. Because I believe they added new people, right? I got Exu back in the day. Hello, why are these two? Okay, something weird is happening where it's not mirroring. Is it because they are not? Yeah, they are not at the same height. That's so weird. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can see the neck of the outfit, which in a way helps, because I can just make it up basically. We could also look. Oh, never mind. It does show. Oh, it has like a collar. Okay. Well, that's fine, because I can just track the collar from the neck. I can just take this and just duplicate it. Should be fine there. I don't think you need to do this other one. Let's do duplicate. There we go. Oh, burn shreds resistance. So it makes that plan so much more powerful. Whoa, yeah, I can imagine. That sounds really, really good. Especially, yeah, for that boss, because I'm pretty sure it increases defense a lot. Or defense and resistance, but you usually want arts, because it's high resistance, I believe. Or high defense, Theresis. If I remember correctly. So, yeah. How do I make it so... in with this? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, it is making it... Oh, never mind. I mean, that kind of works. No, but it's supposed to be more straight. How do we make it like that? I guess I can just... How do I align it to this? Hey Nadia, I love 3D modeling. I really like it too. How you doing today? Welcome in. I am struggling a little bit, you know. Trying to figure out how to make this part, but I think I think this should work. Yeah, there we go. How does it look from here? Yeah, okay, that looks good. Okay. Sure. Sure. Still gotta figure this part out, but we're fine so far. There might be multiple layers though too. Yeah, there are so many layers. Bet if only there was a reference. Yeah, because you can't see it too well, right? But there's the... Yeah. It's like there's the color, and then there is the other color. It's like two colors. Does it have two colors, or is it just one color? It might be like the color, and then the things on the sides are connected to the neck as well for some reason. It's interesting. I guess maybe we do gotta look at some real life references. Let's see. The only bad thing about me and Arknights is it's too hard for me to read. I definitely can solo big books, but Game and Rift just... I get that, yeah. I have heard it from multiple people, and in a way I kinda agree that, yeah, if the story, as long as it is, was a book instead of in the game, I probably will find it easier to digest than in the game itself. I feel like they should do that. They should release the... Okay, this is weird. They should release the story as a book. I feel like it will, you know, it will do really well for them. And it will also get more people educated on the story. I mean, I guess they are already doing the anime, but for events, for instance, they could do that. I mean, I have thought that they should do like miniseries or shorts at the very least based on the events, because the events have really cool stories as well. Okay, to get a little more up here. Yeah, maybe something like that is fine. Although I gotta remember, it is supposed to be, yeah, T-posing. So I think it's fine if, yeah, if it's a little further up. There we go. Oops. Oh, what is this? Before summer. It doesn't sound familiar. Definitely for the experiment, I should read Witcher. I completed the game, I forgot full plot aside from ending. Ooh, webcomics will be cool too, yeah. They have posted some comics, right? Some manga based on yeah some manga setting up the event of Siracusa. It will be cool if they did more of that, like fully painted and stuff. That would be nice. But yeah, definitely recommend that with The Witcher. I've heard that it has a really good story. The books. So I can see that. I can see that being a good experience, especially yeah if you have already played the game and just wanna refresh on the lore. Yeah. Yeah, I think for big events in general they do that, or no, not even for big events, because I think they did one for Sylvanhurst as well. They do like prequel manga to set up those events. Make sure to do this, yeah. Go. That's so cute, by the way. Cute, it's interesting, because I've heard, you know, obviously people love Lapland, which is very based. I feel like everyone likes her for different reasons, you know. So cute, I feel like it's a I don't know if a new one necessarily, because I do agree, but one I haven't heard very often, if that makes sense. Like people usually, or well, what I've seen more than anything is people like the chaoticness rather than the cuteness. But yeah, that's based in my book. I do agree with it. Let's see. Seems like the issue with Blender probably was because old version gonna sell neon try. Oh yeah, definitely check that out, Shrizzle. A lot of times, yeah, it is the version that is the issue. Within Siracusa manga, and there's also comic shops in actual Siracusa. Arknights Brain Red maybe forget it's an actual city in my own country. I had something like that recently, but I don't remember. I wish I could say, but yeah, something like that where it was a real thing. And I looked it up without specifying Arknights. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done that in another art stream, where I'm looking up reference for something and I end up getting, yeah, like the real life stuff. So funny. Nibble narration is just too good, runs so smooth there and renders fast. Really? I don't have... I have 4.1, I think, but I don't have Blender. I use the Goo engine. I use the one that I usually use because of the... style that I'm looking for. The more stylized. But I believe they stopped making newer versions of Goo engine based on the newer versions of Blender. I believe they started doing their own build of Blender called... I don't remember what it's called actually, but it's a new build of Blender that is supposed to be, yeah, specifically for stylized designs and stylized rendering. So yeah, I might look into that in the future. Let's hope it won't crash my PC again. Hopefully not, Rizzo. Hopefully it all goes well. Okay, let's do... Oh gosh. I don't know what happened here. Why is the... Yeah, they are not mirrored anymore. Sometimes my just gets a little goofy and decides to do that. Okay, now they are... these ones are... Okay. Weird, so it was on this... Okay. It was on this part that they weren't getting mirrored. It's still not getting mirrored. Hello. There you go. Okay, now this one isn't getting mirrored anymore. What is happening? Oh, is it because of the edge slide? Did they slide down opposite ways or something? I don't know, that was weird, but okay, now it seems to be mirrored again. Not that one though. What? That Goo engine is Genshin specific stuff. It is good for, yeah, for Hoyoverse designs, for Hoyoverse rendering. But it does work in general if you want to make stylized models. because it does have more notes for that type of style. Yeah, I do recommend it. My enemy modeling phase might have been longer. Oh, I see, because he didn't... Because Blender is not specifically for... Yeah, more the anime rendering, you decided to switch to a different style. Well, that's cool still. For these models, I like to do a mix. Because, you know, in the cutscenes, in the Arknights cutscenes, they do have like anime, but slightly realistic. Very slightly, definitely not on the level of... Well, more like painty style, kind of like Arcane. But obviously still in the anime sphere, I guess. Which is kind of the style that I like to emulate in the models and in the rendering itself. Maybe I need to... Yeah, because if I'm trying to do the color thing... What? Does it have a color? How do this... Okay, let me see if I can find a reference for this kind of... jacket? What would you call this? Military... uniform? Let's see if there are any references. Nope, that's just modern military uniforms. What kind of... From what kind of era will that uniform be? I'm gonna go... well, I looked up Victorian and it is kinda... kinda that style. Kind of. So it is connected to the vest itself. Okay. So it is connected to this. Right, because it kind of looks like the shirt has a collar, but then the jacket also has a collar, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Now I want something like Blizzard Overwatch style. I've seen cool representation of how they come up with designs and school. Oh, cool. Oh, you looked into how they do it. That's really cool. Yeah, that's a cool style too. Because it is like, again, going to a little realistic, but more so still stylized, right? So that's nice. I mean, I could just try... Okay, not that way. Well, not that way either. Okay, I guess it's just I'm just gonna have to freehand it a little bit. Yeah, something like this is what I was thinking. But then, yeah, this inside part... I don't know, does this really work? I mean, obviously... Oh no, I see what we can do. Yeah. I know what we can do. Yeah. We can do this. Oops. We can do this. There we go. And then just delete this part. Yeah, that's kinda what it looks like. Cool, make it go a little closer. Kinda more into VTuber Anywhere 3D designs. Ah, cool. Yeah, so that's kind of the style that you would like to go for. More the VTuber style. I will say I have seen some VTubers with more stylized, you know, very different styles. Like some more realistic, some even more cartoony, which is really cool. I really like the really cartoony ones. They're really cool. There's just so much creativity. It's really cool to see. I mean, that works, but I'm wondering if we should add some more topology. Right, because this part looks a little sharp. Well, let's see if unlocking the normals helps. Yeah, honestly, that looks fine. Yeah, I'm just trying not to add more topology if I don't have to. Might have to, but we'll see. Well, because to be fair, from this side it does look like there's... Yeah. I've seen now guys on Bilibili recreate Arknights characters in Enfield style, and the model looks so... Ooh, I gotta look into the Enfield style, because that's kind of the style that I'm going for. The I mean, because it seems similar, right? The style that they use for the cutscenes in Arknights than the one that they use for Enfield. So I should probably look into that. Especially what kind of topology they use for like the face and stuff. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out actually. Let me see if I can write it down. So I remember to look into that. Let's see. Enfield 3D model style. Because this is very different than, say, I mean, that is kind of a style that some VTubers have, but it is kind of the style of, like, it's not like the Genshin style, right? I guess the Hoyoverse style. It's more so kind of doing its own thing, right? So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I think it's a little, yeah. I mean, I think it's like the cutscenes, right? Let's see, Enfield 3D models. I'm gonna just do that. Oh, no, I guess it's just people, yeah, creating 3D models. Well, let me just look up Enfield then, or Arknights Enfield. Yep. Well, cutscene. If nothing works, you know. Well, no, not really cutscene. Yeah, gameplay. Yeah, gameplay. It does look really cool. It is supposed to be a mobile game, right? It looks really high quality. I mean, there's a lot of mobile games nowadays that are really high. Yep. Really high quality. So I guess it could work. Let's see. Only seeing motorcycle on my server. Let me see. I just found some. Are they in the downloads? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is kind of the style. Yeah, I got another one. Maybe shows it a little clearer. Yeah. Kinda. So yeah, it is kinda like the cutscenes style. Very cool. Yeah, it looks so good. Again, for a mobile game, it looks way too good. Let me see. Enfield characters, just so we can look at them closer. Okay, but give me the high quality pictures. Yeah, there we go. And it's just giving me the sprites. Let's see. Well, yeah, okay, this one should be fine. I don't know why it's showing them in like really small sizes. But it should be fine. Yeah, I guess there's this one too. Oops. Yeah, so like the hair looks a lot more defined. Not necessarily realistic still, but you can see like the details of the hair, you know. So for this game, I love factories. I've heard that, yeah, it's like a factory making thing. Maybe that's where they moved the development of the base, right? They just moved it to Enfield. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, look, you can see more detail in the hair, and also, yeah, the clothing. Oh, that has more detail, yeah. It's pretty cool. That's interesting. I wonder, yeah, I would really love to look into how they do the models. Yeah, but I am looking forward to it too. I haven't tried it out or anything, because, well, I think there have been private betas, right? The recent ones. So obviously I haven't had the chance to check them out. But yeah, they seem pretty cool. Hey Zagan, how you doing? Welcome in. We were just talking about the Arknights. Let's see. How you doing today? Have you been well? Let's do this and then go up from here. Whoops, and then go up. There you go. Just ended up having to do the same thing that I did originally. But it should be fine. Actually, it should work better the way that I'm thinking, cause I'm thinking we can do. Oh yeah, we can do this actually. And then yeah, now we do this part. So yeah, so we got a little bit more topology to work on at least. To add some more detail. Obviously, still will be nice if there was more detail. What do you call it? On the sides on here. But I think we can add that later if needed be. Beta release trailer is just absolute cinema, no joking. They collab with Star Sets. Lover song of this band. Oh, cool! They had cool music. Huh. Oh, that was the problem result? Now Blender works? Well, glad it does now. That's good to hear. Not very good at techniques to add like more topology. I don't remember exactly how it works. Well, I guess we could just do this. Well, we could start from this side, then do this, and then like so. And I guess that adds a little bit more. We can delete this one, so it's still a quad. And then sure, that works. Not the cleanest way to do it, but I think it works. Yeah, so now it looks nicer on this side. Could also add, I guess, on this part. Yeah, and then same thing, we delete this. Okay, not the cleanest way to do it. Hopefully it doesn't add some artifacts or something down here. Yeah, it does look a little weird. I mean, I guess we could keep this one as a try. Shouldn't be much of an issue, because it's not like we're gonna be subdividing or anything. Yeah, looks about the same, but at least we have this anchor. Kinda. I mean, I could also just connect it to this side instead. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it that way. And I am gonna take this part out just to keep the quads. Sure. Just to keep it looking a little rounder. This way. Oops. Sometimes, there we go. So sometimes it doesn't move for some reason. There we go. Then do this. Whoops, not with that. There, this. Yeah, there we go. And I think the back part we don't need to break that apart more. Can just soften that. Sure. I mean, I could have just added more topology in this part. Maybe I should have done that, thinking back on it, instead of doing this cut. Well, we can always tweak it if we need to. Yeah, sure. I'm glad you're having a cozy time, Nanny. I usually stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays I play Arknights. And Thursdays, right now I'm starting to do the art streams. I might play other games and might do like playing other games, and then on Fridays we do the art streams instead. But right now the pattern that we have is, yeah, Arknights Tuesdays, and then Friday, or Thursday, sorry. Today, yeah, art stream. I guess depending on what day it is for you. Okay, I do want to do this a little bit, like so. Yeah, so it looks a little more separate from the face, or from the neck. There we go. But yeah, I'm glad it's cozy. That's kind of the vibe that I was hoping this will have. But glad it's been a good time so far. I'm probably not gonna go for a lot longer, but maybe half an hour at most, because I like to keep it short, you know, for art streams specifically. Maybe in the future I might go a little longer, but for now I'm just keeping it short. And then yeah, Arknights streams I do go a lot longer, because I do read through the story. I do reading streams, and so that, you know, obviously takes a long time. This model still hard for my PC with no GPU. Gotcha. Yeah, hope you're able to get one. Good night, Trisel. Thank you for coming by. Oh, you were telling Nani. I see. It was a good time, but I gotta sleep. Hope you have a good rest, Nanny. Thank you for coming by. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that's exactly why I like to keep them short, you know. I mean, to be fair, at the beginning of the stream I was already struggling a little bit. I think recently just my voice got a little tired. I think it's because I don't know if I have allergies, but it is kind of the season, right? Is it summer or is it still spring? I don't even know anymore. But the weather has been weird. Like, it's been really rainy and cold some days, and then really hot other days. And then sometimes it rains just a little bit, and so it becomes really humid hot, so it's even worse. So I don't even know anymore. So it might be because of that recently I've been struggling with my voice. So yeah. What even are seasons anymore? Yeah. It's supposed to be late summer. Dang. I mean, I guess it has been pretty hot, but again, there's been days where it gotten cold, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna overdo this a little bit. So there seems to be a little bit of thickness to this. Yeah. Yeah. I think that works. And for this one, it can stay like that. Like, it's kind of like the shirt itself. I wonder, maybe it goes a little higher. I'm looking at the reference, and maybe it does go a little higher, actually. Like, maybe it almost goes halfway through. Nope. Let's do, nope. I was trying to go with the normals, but no, let's just do it this way. Maybe a little less, actually. Yeah, something like that. Then for this one, might be a little difficult because we have more, working with more topology. Actually, this is better, yeah, because then this helps separate with the lower end. So it does seem to be a little closer to that. Oh, also, this was the Mudrock model, so that's why she has no ears currently. Because, you know, she had the elf ears. Though I will say, I was researching before the stream, like last week actually, because I was planning to stream this last week. What do you call it? I was thinking about the ears, because I was like, oh, maybe Talul actually has those kind of ears, because I don't know the dragons what kind of ears they have. You can't see Talula's ears. I don't know if you can tell. They are not visible here, and you might say, oh, they might be visible in another picture. I looked pretty much everywhere. In the game itself, yeah. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have looked into the anime, because maybe in the anime it showed at one point. There was one CG in Talula's file, in her story file, where I could see her ears, and they are normal ears, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong now, I don't even know, but that's the only picture where I found her ears, where I could see her ears. So yeah, we're just giving her normal ears. We're not gonna, worry about that just yet. We'll worry about that another time, but yeah. Just FYI about that. FYI, yes. So I think this jacket is pretty much done. I mean, obviously lacking texturing and other little details, but so far I think we're on a good track. When you say it, I don't know any character here. That's a good point, yeah. I mean, only Mudrock and... I mean, because I just did the model. And, well, Amiya has the donkey ears, but does she also have normal ears? Some of us have no ears, some have 4, both animal... Yeah, I think Amiya has both animal and human ears, right? Yeah. Some of us have no ears, some have 4. Yeah, it's just weird. They really are... Yeah, like you said, yeah, weird ear distribution. And I think that is the right way to put it. Yeah, I think this works. And maybe this should go a little further out. I'm just trying to figure out what the silhouette of this will be. But no, maybe this works, yeah, because it's supposed to be like that, yeah. So need to headphones. I wonder if she does. Have you ever seen her with headphones? Isn't there a skin where she has headphones? Amiya headphones. Headpad. It's the first thing that shows up. Let's see. But she does wear headphones in her skin? But she wears them in her head. Yeah, she doesn't wear it in the rabbit ears. Which, might be annoying, but might be useful actually, because you can hear, your surroundings and also listen to music. And you can probably modulate that, right? Because you can probably, if you cover up your bunny ears, you probably can't hear anymore from those, so now you can hear only from the music, and then if you want to hear around you, you open up your ears again. That's probably really cool. What is that Amiya? It's probably AI. I was like, why is that Amiya with no ears? In the anime, she doesn't show her ears. But, I mean, she should have them, because she does have the... Wait, what? She does have the ears. Wait, what does this say? Her headphones doesn't even cover her rabbit donkey ears. These artists are stupid. The character embossed in Amiya has an extra pair of ears in addition to her human ears. Yep. Interesting. Horn is the most egregious case to me because her human ears aren't hidden by hair. Let me look at Horn. Horn, Arknights. Oh yeah, I can see them. Yeah, because when you can't see them, you can kinda ignore that, right? You can kinda forget about that. But in Horn, yeah, you can definitely see both sets of ears, and it is kinda... It kind of looks like she's just cosplaying, right? It kind of looks like she's just human and has the fake ears. I guess like the Ash skin, where Ash has the... Whereas you know, her obviously she is human, so her ears are fake. Her animal ears are fake. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I kind of like it that it helps for cosplay, but it is world building wise is interesting, and design wise, it looks, yeah. it throws me off. It's kind of funny. So yeah, I think we're good with this so far. I wonder if yeah, maybe I should connect this neck with this part. I mean, I should probably just connect all of this, like combine all of this. Let's combine it for now. Yeah, just so it's one thing. Oh, actually, something that I was gonna do was this. Yeah. Maybe I should actually, yeah, take out this part, because I was thinking doing this. Yeah. So you know it has a little bit of depth to it, but also, yeah, we connect this, and let's see if I can actually just do bridge. Yeah. Wait, did it actually bridge them together? Did it bridge it on the other side? I don't know what it did on the other side. Oh, because it's two separate objects, so it didn't mirror it. Whoops. Okay. But you did do this, right? Just the mirroring or the bridge that didn't work? Yeah. My bad. Oh, and I didn't connect it well, so now it's completely... Okay, my naming conventions are all messed up. That's fine. That's okay. Bridge? Nope, don't bridge to that. What are you doing? Where are they? Oh, because I deleted from this side, right? Oops. Oops. Delete that. Okay. Now this should work. Nope. What are you doing? I guess they do... Yeah, they are a different separation, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, oh yeah, the earpiece is in the human ear. Where are the scientists when you need them? Bunny ears to conduct an experiment for research purposes. Makes you think those are the main ones, even though the wolf ears are much bigger. On the wolf ear be the main one. Maybe as well she gives them free to hear things on the bell. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, I thought that was the Formula 1 theme. It sounded like it. From the movie, I mean. It sounds straight up like the Formula 1 theme. Well, no, I mean, you can... Yeah, now it's starting to sound different. But the intro sounds so similar. Wanna get them as more loud guns? I mean, yeah, it will make sense if she wears them... Yeah, to hear in the battlefield. I mean, probably there's a way to protect them, right? From the loud guns. That's a good point, actually. I wonder if they have some type of protection for that. Yeah. That's true, yeah. Most units in Arknights use crossbows, only some to use guns. Actually, for some reason I didn't realize that. But yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, see, let me play the Formula 1 theme real quick, or at least the intro. Soundtrack? Let's see. Should be fine if I only play the intro, surely. But it's pretty low right now. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's why I really like it. It kind of sounds like Arknights music now that I think about it. Yeah, it straight up does. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not the exact same, but it's kind of similar, right? Such a cool part. Yeah. Anyway, don't copyright strike me. They won't, surely. They won't. Well, now that sounded like a dare, right? They won't. Where were we? I don't know. Well, we're just playing random stuff, so yeah, I have no idea which one it was. Okay, definitely wasn't that one. Definitely wasn't this, but this sounds kind of cool, so let's keep it. There we go. Can you guys hear me when when I'm turning towards the what do you call it? Towards this other screen? My mouth is further from my microphone. So yeah, now here you can hear me clearly, right? But then when I turn it this way, yeah, it feels like you hear me less, right? So yeah, sorry that I keep talking, looking that way. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it lower like that. Reporting a 12 plus hour stream for validation, so YouTube needs to watch it. Based. Oh, wait, I was right. I was trying to do this. But again, what's going on? I thought that what I did would have made it connect, but I guess not. Oh, nope, no, not that way. I mean, I guess that's the only way that I can turn it so that it... I think I have an idea on what to do. It's gonna be kind of... Yeah, it's so weird that they don't mirror each other, but it's fine. If I just select this and I go... Mirror? Does that mirror only this, or does it mirror the whole thing? Okay, it only mirrors that part. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. Because yeah, now they are actually mirrored. Now we connect to this. And now the bridge should work. Okay, now it works. Nice. Yes, okay, it did connect this way too. Cool. Okay. Okay. Well, now it's all connected. Well, this part isn't connected, but I don't think that part needs to be. So now, what should we work on next? I'm probably end the stream in a couple minutes. I have no idea. I should probably, yeah, for next time I should probably look up a bunch of references of uniforms that they probably use for reference for this. Because there are so many layers, way more layers than I was expecting there to be. Go work on the shoes. I just want to extrude this part of the for the shoes. Actually, also to see how high they go. I don't know, is this about as high as they go? Because they are also... Yeah, there's also the socks, which go... I mean, I don't know if they're socks or what they are, but yeah, there's another layer that goes like up to here, maybe? Yeah, because it doesn't go further up, right? It doesn't go this way. It goes like slightly less than halfway, right? I think. So yeah, let's go with this. Yeah. Then we hit duplicate. This actually, well, yeah, let's keep it like that, because I think the shoes should be about that size. I mean, but then this part goes a lot further. So yeah, we can work with this. Oh, yeah, let's, yeah, because they're separate. Well, let's combine these two. And then yeah, do this, expand. Oh, but it's the middle button, so it's not really working. There we go. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Sure. Then yeah, we duplicate again. And yeah, this time I am gonna, I'm gonna learn my lesson. I'm gonna keep the shoes in. Or the legs, the rest of the leg and the feet. So that, what the heck did I just do? So that I have them as reference, yeah. So I don't go too far. Yeah, okay, there we go. And yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing the same thing as with the other ones, the sleeves. Honestly, these boots don't look too bad already. These were the ones that I used for the Mudrock 3D model. I just cut them up into the shoes that they became. But I think they work pretty well, like this. Yeah, just so it's as close to the skin as possible. I don't know. Could be closer. Instead of resizing that way, let's resize this way. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Because I mean, if they are rigged correctly, this shouldn't be a problem. Time here, Silver. Optim Fates, and let us meet again if the wind allows it. Bye bye, Shursel. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you for coming here. And we hope you had fun. Hope you had a good time. Okay, do this. Still clipping a little bit. Okay, let's actually switch that. Something like that. So it's closer, but not too close. Yeah. I don't have. I mean, again, speaking of references, yeah, I don't have really a reference for the boots. And if you can see, you can see right now. But the boots don't really look that. Yeah, that's not a lot of detail. It's not giving me a lot. So yeah, that's probably another one that I should probably look references, like military boots or something. Because the boots that she's wearing in her evil outfit or whatever, yeah, they are very different. Oh, again, Victorian. Okay, that does seem closer to what she's wearing. Kinda. Antique. I guess the antique is probably the right term. Nope, never mind. This just gave me a bunch of dirty boots. Yeah, somehow looking up Victorian is what gives me the most answers. Or actually, I wonder, because if it's Ursus, let's look up. Yeah. Oh, wait, those ones look. Yeah. 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 I looked up USSR, and yeah, I mean those seem pretty close actually. Yeah, at least in the style. Yeah, and like the material looks pretty close. And yeah, they are very much like those, like they're very simple. Yeah. Straight up. I mean, there is a little bit of a. Okay, glad I looked at the side reference, the side view, because there is a little bit of elevation. So we can add that. I can add a little bit of that. Whoops. There we go. I forgot how I did that for the other model. Trying not to spoil. Oh wait. Oh, are they separate objects? No. Oh, because it's showing the back, the shoes themselves, the feet underneath. Yeah, I was confused. What is this? Let's see. little more like that, yeah, because it's just a little bit. But yeah, this is actually not that far, if I do say so myself. Yeah, something like this. I just gotta make sure they lined up. Yeah. So I guess we can... Oops. Yeah, I was gonna say it's disconnected to the rest of the body, so probably... Oh gosh. Oh, by the way, in the morning, speaking... Well, I talked about FNAF very early. Very early on. The new FNAF movie trailer came out in the morning, just as I was getting ready to stream. I was like, no way. But it looks as fun as the previous one. I'm really glad about that. But, I mean, it does seem like they improved on some stuff that the people had criticized about, which is cool too. But it seems like the essence still there. So I really like that. It seems like... Okay, yeah, it is this whole part that is connected. Okay. Yeah, it's something like this. Whoops, something like this. Okay, no, like this. Well, maybe a little more, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think it just dropped. Like, before I streamed, it had dropped like an hour ago or something. An hour before. So, yeah. Whoops. Really excited about it. That be enough, or do we need a little bit more? No, I think that's enough. If nothing, maybe we need a little bit more in the front. A little bit more of space. Maybe a little more. Yeah, honestly, maybe that is enough. I originally didn't want to do that much, but I think it actually works. Yeah, something like that. Maybe a little less. Still one more in the front, but we can tweak that. Like so. Yeah, we might be cooking. More or less. Still gotta fill in this part. It's gonna be a little difficult because I already extruded. Maybe I should have waited to fill this in before extruding, but it's fine. Should be fine. Yeah, actually, let's just fill this in and then we can probably call it a day. Actually, oh gosh, man, it's starting to hurt my finger when I try to do the middle mouse button. It's not working. It's not working. Come on. Oops. There we go. So I was looking at the shape and maybe I actually need it to be a little more... Yeah, more towards the center. Yeah, like so. Let's see if I can see... Oh, I can see enough from the top view. I mean, I could just hide everything else. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with, yeah. To see the silhouette. Because I feel like this part is... maybe coming out a little too much. And then I can see the other side. better. Sure, let's try the back view. Yeah, it seemed like it was missing some balance a little bit. This part. Speaking of Ascalon, because I think it is Ascalon's theme. Did we see Ascalon at the end of... Yeah, we did, right? Because they fell off the ship and we saw... Manfred, right? For some reason I don't remember seeing Ascalon. Obviously she's fine, but... I don't remember if we saw her after that. Let's check a little more. Yeah, maybe excluding this part. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't remember what exactly happened. Maybe they did make amends, you know? Just off screen or something. Yeah, that was weird. I guess in the ending in general, a lot of things just kind of rushed. They were like, "Oh crap, we ran out of stages." You know, just ended there. There we go. Felt like it a little bit anyway. Would be nice if they had a moment in the Nymph event. We're definitely gonna check that out. Go. Okay. We have to epilogue 36 different plot lines, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just, that whole arc, yeah, it wasn't really a fault of the chapter. Like, I do think the chapter did a good job for, you know, the massive job it had of wrapping up so many things. Even if it did even open up other stuff, like the... Well, I guess it didn't open it. It was from the previous chapter, the Confessarius stuff. It didn't really wrap that up at all, but, you know, I guess it continued it. So that's something. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's twisted. It's good. There we go. I guess I could just, without these two, I could just close it up. I don't know though. It's not like we need that much detail on the soul, right? Because just the soul is not it doesn't need that much detail. I mean, unless you are actually gonna show the soul, right? In it, because this has gotta have all the grooves and stuff. But even that, I guess you can texture. Not big of a deal. I do want to add a little bit of more detail with yeah, just by a little bit of an intersection like this. And yeah, we just do that. What even happened to the... I just realized the shapeshifter, the what was it called again? I forgot the... What was it called? I was gonna say the nasty. There were so many characters that they also introduced in the chapter, and they just kind of disappeared. Right? No, I guess yeah. The ones who rescued Manfred, yeah, was the young confessorius girl, and then was Ursula also there? I don't remember, but Ursula was also rescued by them, right? So yeah, there goes that. Well, there you go. There's now Tallulah boots. There you go. We're just getting started. We still got a lot to do. But at least we got through the base stuff for the most part. I think this is like the base stuff. Like now we can go into the details. I guess we could add some more details for this, like for the cloth effect that it has, instead of just keeping it like that. But I don't know. We'll I'll think about it. We'll probably continue next week. Damacy, yeah. I think it was Damacy. Yeah, like the T and Z the other way around, I think. But that was the one. Yeah, whatever happened to them? It was just like, oh yeah, now I'm on your side. Now I'm not. Now I'm doing whatever, I guess. Yeah, I mean it's still around. I know that. But let's see. Yeah, don't talk to me about Windermere. I'm still angry about what you did. Wait, Colbert was a Damacy? Did we know that? The hotel guy? That... No, not Stephen Colbert. Not the morning show host, Stephen Colbert. I mean Colbert from Arknights. I just typed in Colbert. Ooh. Huh, interesting. Yeah, the hotel guy was the domestic luster? I never realized that. Huh. It's a confusing combination of consonants, it really is, yeah. Huh. Golding. Oh yeah, Golding assumed the shape, right, of Golding. What the hell happened to Molly, by the way? Oh, it says alive. I mean, yeah, right? I was wondering that, but I never wanted to get spoiled. I was like, surely she will show up at one point, and she never showed up. Well, by the way, yeah, because when Golding was like, oh, I'm dying now, thank you forever. You know, I would have thought that Molly would have shown out at that point. Wait, I'm more confused now, the more I think about it. Whatever happened to the... yeah, Clovicia. What the frick happened to... yeah, she just kinda went away, right? I don't... okay. Maybe she will show up in the event? Does she show up in the... oh, she does show up in Ending a Grand Overture. Okay, so I won't look too deep into that. Let's see. Yeah, it also assumed the form of a monster. Yeah, I guess that's the last time it showed up. Well, became up with the split of the domestic luster following the Victoria Crisis has yet to be revealed in the story. It is near certain that both survived the conflict. Yeah, I mean, we'll be where they've just you know, off screen, just like, oh yeah, they died, by the way. Yeah, they were hinting about more about Clovicia. We haven't seen her die. That's true. Though, even, to be fair, when I looked up Clovicia, it said unknown. So I don't know. But again, let's not, yeah, because it does say that it's related to that. I mean, if it's related to that event, obviously, wanna avoid it. Yeah, it says episode 13, and then it jumps to Ending a Grand Overture. So that's weird. Huh. Okay. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Yeah, I guess I'll look into that in the future. For now. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. It was a lot of fun to get back to art streams. Obviously, like I said, you know, still a lot of the work to be done. But, you know, just getting started. Let's see, you know, where things go. I'm really excited to, especially because this is a project that I'm starting from, you know, quote unquote from zero. Not exactly from zero, but, you know, from very early on. With you guys, obviously, with Mudrock, we only did the rigging. with and even then just some parts of the rigging. And then with the other models, you know, they've been smaller projects, so I'm really excited to take this on this time. But yeah, I'm glad it was fun. Thank you, Mateo. It was lots of fun for me too. Yeah, I'm glad we had just a nice, comfy time. It was very enjoyable. But yeah, thank you so much once again. I'll see you all next week. We're gonna be finishing Guide Ahead next Tuesday. And then, yeah, probably next Thursday we continue this. I really want to continue making progress. So yeah, with all that said, I'm Aren, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Looking forward to seeing the whole making of Tallulah. Same. Thank you. See you next time, gamers. Have a good weekend. Yeah. See ya. Speaking of F1, yeah, Formula 1 is back this weekend, so I'm excited to watch it, actually. It's a very recent lore. I haven't hidden that I'm a Formula 1 fan for a long time. I actually only became one very recently. So yeah, just a little, you know, after credits lore from me. Yes. Anyway, take care, y'all.
Flip the script as I go in control. Listen close.